So rivalries come in all shapes and sizes. Some build up over decades, year after year of epic battles with results swinging in both directions. And then there are those that find their beginnings in a series, a game, or even a moment, where in a flash, both teams are fused together forever in sports folklore. And that, my friends, is exactly the case with our rivalry with the LA Kings. Sure, there's history if you dig for it. Leafs legend Red Kelly was LA's first coach, and another multi-cup winning Bud, Bob Pulford, would helm the team to contender status in the mid-70s, winning a Jack Adams trophy for his efforts. The Kings and Leafs met twice in the playoffs through that decade, but even though LA was improving, the blue and white dismissed them each time. Real success wouldn't come to Cali until coin collector and Weekend at Bernie's producer Bruce McNall bought the franchise in 1987. The next year, McNall changed the team's colors to silver and black, and then pulled the trigger on arguably the biggest trade in league history, bringing the great one, Wayne Gretzky, to Southern California. We all know how that went. Hockey became Hollywood hot, the great one became the NHL's all-time leading scorer, and the game hasn't been the same since. But despite all the Kings' success, they still couldn't get their way into a final. Until, yes, this is the moment I was talking about before, 1993. Leafs GM Cliff Fletcher had pulled off his own blockbuster in 1992, the largest player-wise in history. Suddenly, Doug Gilmour and Jamie McCown were in the blue and white, and the Leafs looked like a real threat. We beat the Wings, and then the Blues, both in dramatic, city-shaking fashion. Next up, the LA Kings in the Campbell Conference Final, Game 1. Marty McSorley takes a run at Dougie, laying him out with a huge open ice hit. Springing to Gilmour's defense, Captain Wendell Clark drops the mitts for what would turn out to be an epic melee.
Clark is nailing McSorley.
A real old-time hockey fit of fisticuffs. Amidst the chaos that ensues, Burns goes after LA coach Barry Melrose, Wendell's cousin. Let me at him. Fast forward to LA, Game 6. We're up 3-2 in the series, trying to close her out, and soon-to-be bronze captain Wendell Clark has just single-handedly willed us into overtime. It's been 26 years since a cup final. Everyone can taste it. And then, this happens.
The shot, that's blocked, and it hurt.
Wayne Gretzky accidentally high-sticks Dougie in the face. He's drawn blood, but Ref Kerry Frazier hasn't seen it. Under 1993 rules, that should be 5 minutes and a game misconduct for the great one. But Frazier confers with his linesman, and Gretzky goes unpenalized, only to do what great players always have a nasty habit of doing, scoring game-winning goals.
It's at back center, they score! Gretzky scores! And the Los Angeles Kings defeat the Maple Leafs.
So there goes Game 6. The Buds fight hard through Game 7, but it's not enough. The Kings win and go on to face, and lose to, the Habs in the finals. So there's no denying it's been very hard to get over. But the Leafs sit on the dawn of a new age, so there's no point in crying over spilt milk anymore. It's best to keep our eyes on the horizon, to getting back there, to where we all want to be, and to beating the Kings as badly and as often as we can in the meantime.